Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Leslie. If you haven't been here before, you wandered across my little corner of the internet. Today is just going to be sublimating a mouse pad for the fall because we're coming up to that time. I'm doing a couple of car coasters because I need new ones. So I thought we would just kill two birds with one stone, as they say. Ugh. But I wanted to show you the steps. So make sure that you use sublimation ink on a sublimation surface. Now these surfaces came from the Big A, Amazon. They came as part of a large bundle and they have been working great for me. I just use my lint roller to be sure that there is no dust left. And then I will set this on here like so. And what I do is I just take a small piece of my heat tape and I line up my image just like so, and I put a piece of tape there. So it's not always moving on me. It's a little bit bigger than what the mouse pad is. And it is printed, it's flipped so that the words, once we print it, will be correct, okay? So what I am going to do now is quickly just get any dust off the back also. I don't want any debris on my mouse pad if I can avoid it. And now we're just going to go, whoops. You know what? I'm going to put a little piece, or no, I'm not. I have Donald Duck here. He will do the trick. He will keep that corner aligned without interfering with my print. Like I said, I printed it a bit bigger, so now, oh, okay, Donald, you need to move your chin. So now what I'm going to do is very carefully just align my mouse pad over my print. And then what I want to do is grab some nice heat tape here and do a good taping job so that my design does not shift on me. That is the last thing that I want once I get it all lined up. And I'll show you after I am done why I picked this print. All right, so there we go. I'll pull this piece off and I will set my mouse pad there. Now the owls, I did not have to worry about flipping because of course they are neutral. They don't have any letters. I cut jagged on purpose so that if it does misalign a little bit, I don't ruin my print with some imprinted lines. And what I am doing is I printed it a little bit bigger, and then I hold this one up because it can be a little tricky, and I want to be sure to get sublimation everywhere if I can. It's one of those ifs, ands, or buts. And so I'm going to try right there and see what that looks like when I hold it up. I think we're good. So I will just go. Oh, let's see, my tape moved. It happens. Sometimes the smaller items to sublimate take more patience than the bigger ones, but when we are crafting, patience is one of those virtues you must have. Let's see. Okay, you are all covered. Every time I go to set it down. You know what? I'm going to trust my instincts on this one. I haven't done a car coaster before. My last one was given to me. And so I haven't had the challenge of trying to align this little area on my print, which is what's throwing me off. But patience, try it. I have more that doesn't work out. If it looks awful, I can do a redo. It will not break the bank if I do a redo. Okay. Let me have a look. I need to come this way just a bit further. And let's secure that piece and see how it looks. And all I am looking at right at this moment is if I have any ink left on the outside so that I know that the entire thing is getting covered. There we go. That should cover it all. Now I'm just going to put this piece right here just to be sure. And now I will do this one. Once you've done one, the second one should be a lot easier. I purposely did it, like I said, a bit bigger. Once again, these are sublimation coasters. They are not normal, buy it at the Dollar Tree blanks. They are sublimation blanks. I believe you can even get them if you wanted to at Michael's. There we go. This one lined up much easier. As long as I don't bump it, we will be good to go. So, as I said in my post last week, we had a loss in our family. He will leave a big hole, unfortunately, but we are trying to get back to normal life, as best we can. And one of the things that helps me the most is to craft. So that is what I am doing. But if I seem a little off, that is why. Okay. find that the heat tape does not want to stick to the back of these. And so when I think I've got it, it then shifts and I haven't got it anymore. Well, you know what? We're going to try it. I can't. The more I fuss with it, I think the further off I am making it. So let's just go for it. No, this side is definitely off. I'm going to grab an extra piece. Okay, let's go for it. So how do I figure out my temperatures? I look at what is suggested by the manufacturer, and then I look at my sublimation cookbook from Jennifer Maker. This thing has been a godsend. So I am going to use the Cricut AutoPress, and both substrates here use the same temperature and the same time. So I'm going to do them all together if they'll fit. The AutoPress suggests 400, but the hottest that you are to heat this is 375. So I'm going to go 375 for 40 seconds. And we will see how it goes. Just give me a moment and I'll get you all turned around. Okay, guys, I have them laid out here. And I am going to simply, whoops, sorry, I know, go around this way. Flip them over so that the heat isn't directly on the rubber side, but on the printed side. And I think that I am going to switch out the bottom for some parchment paper, just because I have oversized my designs. And if the ink gets on this one here, I won't be able to use it again. So away we go. We are just going to put it on there, just like so. Put this here, put this here, put this here, and check to make sure that it is not on any edges, because these still have lots of room to come over. So let's check around. Perfect. And just in case there is blowout from the back, I am once again going to use parchment paper to cover them. And guys, even if you lay your parchment paper down and it does not look like it's got any ink on it, you might not see it. So do not reuse this parchment paper, because you could find that there is extra ink that you didn't see on the paper. Next tip, if you've never done this before and you notice that the paper has some browning, perfectly normal. If you notice that your print seems rather dull and it doesn't seem to be vibrant like you want, perfectly normal. You'll be amazed at how much it changes once the heat has applied to it. So I am going to pause you guys, excuse me, and I will come back once it has finished preheating. Okay, guys, excuse me while I pass in front of the camera yet again. Sorry. And we are ready to press. We have 375 for 40 seconds. We just pull it down and pray that everything works out. You know, there are always surprises along the way. Please do not forget to open a window, have a fan going. I have my door open to keep fresh air because when you're sublimating, gases are given off. I would not recommend using around a baby, and I would not recommend that children do this um, with you. They can help you pick a design and they could help you tape, but once this step comes along, I would recommend that they maybe leave the room until the sublimation part is done. And I'm just going to have a quick peek to see how we did. And it is beautiful. So I think we are done, and I'm going to immediately turn off my heat press. And I will bring these over there and let them carry on. Sorry about passing in front of that camera, guys. But for now, it's the best setup I have. And I am going to work with it. So I'm going to let these cool for a few minutes while I bring you back to the normal table. Okay, guys, let's see how these turned out. Okay. Ooh. You can see the sublimation through the paper, and that indicates that it did sublimate. So let's see. See the blowback? It's right there on the paper. So it is a good thing we protected that. And look at that, guys. We have happy fall, you all. And now you can see the difference between where it did and didn't sublimate. And look at this. The heat tape even picked up some of the sublimation. Never seen that happen before, but that's okay. So we have happy faux you all. It's a little bit darker than I thought it would be in the middle, but that was the design. That is not the fault of the sublimation or anything like that. It is the design. So, you know, it is what it is, and I'm going to enjoy using it. So there we go. And now let's have a look at our car coasters. I believe that's what they're called. I don't know, maybe they have some fancy technical name that I haven't heard. These are the ones I wasn't sure of, but all the ink came off. So there's the first one. And as you can see, I may just trim right there, or I may just fill it in with a black marker. It is, after all, just going in the van, or sorry, in the truck underneath the drinks that we take with us. And there is the other one. Now these are purposely black. So there we go, guys. You can see. Now, if you want to see my little marker trick, I just grab a Sharpie. And I very gently go around the very edge, and it just takes the sharpness off of the white and makes it look better. And there we go. It's that simple. Okay, so don't give up on your projects. If you have a little boo-boo, find a way to fix it. So here we go, guys. We have Happy Fall, y'all, and we have 2 coasters for our truck. I hope you, oh, before I close, I forgot to tell you that these designs were free designs from Design Bundles. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that if you haven't tried sublimation yet, or you've simply been doing t-shirts, maybe give a mouse pad for the season a try. Or some coasters, or some car coasters, some koozies, whatever they call them. Um, Adventure out a little bit. Get out of your comfort zone. As for me, I am going to say, I hope you have a great day. I hope you get to do something that you love. And I will see you on Tuesday with a Halloween project. Take care, all, and see you soon. Bye.